Good morning. It's Monday the 23rd of September. I've been hiking for about 2 hours and I'm getting into some private property, including this fenced area, which was a zoo. Pretty sure it's not anymore. They kept animals here that they used in movies. So I'm curious if my favorite movie bear stayed here. Bart the bear is my favorite movie bear. So I'm just curious if he stayed here. Looks like there was a for sale sign here. There was a for sale sign a little further back. So starting to get into a little bit of civilization, and I can hear a highway. I was leaving this morning Coon Creek Camp, and I was a little bit worried about water because on my app, it's called Gut Hooks. I'm not sure if I talked about it before. It tells me where things are ahead. So for example, there's a map, there's an elevation guide, there's also just a guide. And the guide tells you where you can find creeks or tent sites, things like that. But it'll also allow people to leave comments. And so the next water available, the comments were stating that it wasn't very reliable. So I only had about 1.5 liters of water to do potentially 20 miles. So that's cutting it a bit fine. There's one thing I want to make sure of is I have water. So as I'm leaving Coon Creek Camp, I come across 24 gallons of water that was left there 2 days ago. And all about my rant yesterday of how some people are morons, and then you have trail angels that will leave water for people. In fact, I just came back past another cache of 6 gallons of water when I crossed the road just back here. So fortunately there's all kinds of good people like that help. And I was a bit concerned because in September there's really nobody hiking north, and you know, unless you're section hiking, and there are a few people doing that, and maybe southbounders. It's a little early for southbounders except for that Russian kid. So the good news though too, I thought I could make it because I'm not in desert anymore. I'm hiking through some really beautiful forest, and most of it is slightly downhill grade today, a little bit of uphill in spots. Anyway, I just thought you might find that zoo interesting, plus the fact that well, there are people out there that I sure appreciate what they do for us out on the trail. It's been pretty nice to have that.